I'm Raven, and welcome back to SOMA. Now, I'm not going to lie. I played through for 4 hours and I finished the game. Unfortunately, due to a sound card issue, none of the game audio was recorded. So, unless I wanted to put up a video of just me talking to silence, we're gonna have to do this all over again. Which means that this is no longer a blind run. I know exactly what happens, and how it ends, etc, etc, etc. So, what took 4 hours will probably only take me a couple. I'm still going to go through and try and get all the emails and dialogues and what have you, but there's going to be less running around, it's not going to be quite as organic, and I make several good points about the story, and I'll try to make those again when they come up, but I can't guarantee that they will be quite as dynamic. Now, you can run back up that pipe, but there's nothing to see there, so there is no point even attempting it.
Holy shit, Hart blew up the O2 surplus. She sealed the tunnel.
She really didn't want anchors following us to Omicron.
Ah, shit, she's fucking hurt. Her suit is leaking.
We have to get her to Omicron.
Shit, it's bad, real bad.
Oh, fuck, no!
I got a new driver, well, or rather, I got a driver for my PlayStation 3 iToy camera, which is what I'm now using as a webcam. Because unlike my previous webcam, which to be fair is a pretty shitty old one, this supports 60 frames per second.
Alright, let's find Omicron.
So you can see me do wonderful high motion with my hands, and look, it's not blurring. This area I spent a lot more time wandering around, looking at these really strange fish nets, but again, there's nothing actually much to see. It's all very atmospheric and very nice. But it just doesn't work the second time round. What we've got to do is we've got to get power to lift the quarantine that's currently on Tau, which is as simple as climbing up this ladder and throwing a few switches. Clomp, clomp, clomp. One thing I did notice is this manual override panel, it disappears. Not because I... No, up. Admittedly, this time it's going to disappear because I threw it down the hole. I didn't do that last time. I accident... Hang on. What have I done? There we go. That's what I meant to do. Go on, turn. Go. Schlunk. And schlunk. Sorry, yes, that panel cover just disappears. Just despawned. Thank you.
Catherine?
What?
There you are.
Where are we?
We're right next to Omicron, a smaller building connected to the main site. Can't you tell?
No, my view is pretty limited. There's some heavy restrictions on my system access. Did you find a power suit?
Not yet. Trying to figure out how to get into Omicron, the big building.
Oh, okay. Keep up the good work.
That's it? You got nothing?
Good luck.
Thanks.
How very depressing of you.
Any idea who this is?
Not really. I'm not familiar with people at Omicron.
Oops.
Cat, how are you so okay with all this?
With what?
Being a talking box, for one thing. Not being human.
It's not so bad.
So, you're not bothered at all by not having a body?
I'm getting there. You're making me feel really self-conscious.
Come on, be serious.
I never felt that comfortable being human in the first place. This isn't much worse.
Not being able to move would freak me out. Glad you got the box and not me.
Would make it a little easier to help out if I had a body, but you're doing a good job.
Just figured being able to stretch a little would give you some ease.
My physical constraints don't translate to my experience very well. I feel about as human as before, but as if suspended in air. Which is kind of interesting now that I think about it.
They have a lot of dialogue in this area.
Kath, why do you think I was made? Why would this AI, the WoW, bring me here?
I don't think we could ever know. I have my own beliefs, but nothing that can be verified.
Tell me, why do you think the WoW brought me here?
The WoW had a range of assignments, but they all sprung from one single idea. Preserve humanity. When the comet hit the Earth, killing everything, leaving a fraction of humanity left alive, the WoW started to compensate.
It's restoring humanity.
I think so, but I don't think we share its definition of human. Or life, for that matter.
A lot of dialogue. I never actually looked around here. Nothing.
Catherine, are we alive?
That's an impossible question to answer. We lack meaningful definitions.
Just figured there must be a way to know. Know if this life is worth living.
You assume you've changed so much, but have you really?
I don't know. I don't feel so different. The world sure does. I never realized how much the idea of myself depended on where I am.
How do you mean?
I miss Toronto. And not because my friends and family are there, but because I know where I fit in. In Toronto, I know who I am.
That's an interesting observation.
I think they're about done now. Damn, and I'm just out of things to throw down the hole.
Oh, the terminal just lit up.
All black boxes are offline. What does that mean? Bad things. Well, good things, but kind of bad as well. Update enables black boxes. Failsafe. Carthage 4 implemented. And lots of tools and things that don't actually mean very much. Dead people don't bite. Good to know. Let's just quickly nip up here.
Where'd you go?
Just doing some exploring.
Adam Galaski is ordered to come to Theta as soon as possible. Urgent. Oops. Wait. Gask, I tried to figure out what it was about, but they wouldn't tell me anything. All I know is they asked if you were missing or if you were dead. Something must have freaked them out. I think you better do as they tell you. Herbie. Oh, it's loading something. Climb. Climb away from the loading. Oh. Alright, time for us to do this terminal and lift the quarantine.
River,
Oops.
River, do we have any painkillers left? This tinnitus is becoming crippling.
Sorry, we only have heavy stuff left. Morphine level drugs.
I'll take it. Feels like my head is about to explode.
Can do, that's stuff for emergencies. Besides, Cameron thinks the ringing will settle when JR reaches 100%.
Then tell him to hurry the fuck up.
Should be a matter of hours. Just hang in there.
Keep me posted.
Yeah, well, I have this thing I need to take care of, so I'll talk to you later, okay?
Sure thing, Herb.
It must have overloaded his black box.
Humans have black boxes?
Here we do. Company policy. It records your vitals to help medical personnel treat you in case of accidents.
That's how I can hear the dead.
Right. Yeah, you should be able to data mine black boxes, just like the intercom at Theta.
It's also going to come very obvious quickly that it isn't such a good thing.
There has to be a way to cancel the lockdown. Have a look around the room.
No, I thought it was 7755. Clearly not.
Did you do that, Catherine?
No, 5422.
I think I solved it.
Solved what?
Why do I get the feeling that we just got lowered into the back of a van?
What are you talking about? retracted the quarantine shutters. Lockdown canceled.
Something wants us to come inside.
And we want to go inside. What's the problem? Come on, let's get going.
Clambering down to the Chattanooga choo-choo. Track 29. It's at the end of the line. Beep. Whee! Clump, 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 clump. I still say you should be looking down when you're climbing down a ladder, just so that you can make sure you're not treading onto something. Because I figured that maybe something would be out here in these fields. But no, there's nothing.
The world is dead, Richard. Even if we got inside Omicron, what's left? Grab a couple suits and head for Tau? Strasky, Jonesy, Hart. Everyone is dead, and we are right behind them. We're probably the last people left alive.
Nope.
The last moments of mankind. No oxygen left. Better sit down. Don't want to fall into the abyss.
Why not?
There are worse ways to die. Probably. Why they call you in?
Huh? Oh, it's for Emma.
Emma Alvaro. I like that. It's a good name. We should have hung out more. I think we would have made good friends.
Thanks. I would have liked that.
Goodbye, Emma.
Bye.
Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? It's too late to be friends. It's too late.
Hey, come on! Open up! What is this shit? Armor for the apocalypse?
Omicron is in quarantine. This is why they didn't answer our call.
Hello!
Christ, Strasky, it's called a radio. They're not gonna hear you better if you scream.
Jonesy, are you okay? Look, I know you're the strong silent type, but I need you to say something every now and then so I know you're all right. Jonesy? Jones,
Open up!
Fuck's sakes. Let's try the annex again. Maybe we can break in.
we're losing Jonesy. We need to get her inside.
Well, get in line!
Alvaro, there's nothing we can do for her right now. Hit the stasis switch and let's check the annex.
Cool beans. Beep. Now, last time I went down the side. I didn't actually try the main entrance. I thought I was going off the beaten track. Beep. Neat, there are two different ways into this building. Going across the scaffolding was way more fun. Oh, okay. In that case, I take it back.
This had better be the right way.
Not quite sure why Inspector Gadget just sort of evolved into it. Oh, he's crazy. He's a madman. Beep. flushing the toilet. So perfectly dry. Oh, this technology is amazing. Whoops. Ha! I left that light on, destroying my spooky ambience. Yep, that's right, just go ahead and load. It's fine. Load all you need to. You'll note that most people in this area don't have any heads. We'll find out why later. Global lockdown active? Oh no. Whatever will we do? Not quite sure why my vision's blurry. Am I injured? I don't think I'm injured. Maybe I am. So spooky. Yeah, I must be injured.
Is this Omicron? Everything is so basic, so limited. I hope it's not the Omnitool falling apart. Okay, we need to find you a power suit. You know, so we can go into the abyss without ending up like a recycled can of soda.
You think we'll find one that fits me? I mean, I'm kind of in a suit already.
That's been bothering me too. You know how you were transferred from Vancouver?
Toronto.
From then to now.
How could I forget?
Okay, so we do it again.
You want to send me to the future?
No, you idiot. I want to transfer your mind into a new body.
What?
Look, we already know it can be done. We don't need to make it a big deal.
It is a big deal, Kath. It's a huge fucking deal. There's got to be something else that can take us down there.
The Dunbat at Theta was the only vessel that could take that pressure, and you saw what happened.
Then think of something else.
Simon, please. You don't have to switch this instant. Just play along for now. If we find something else, then great. If not...
I'm not promising anything.
Thank you, Simon. Have a look around the room. This is where they would keep the power suits, if there are any left.
Would you believe, as luck would have it, there is still one power suit left? Would you look at that? And hey, the suit even comes with a free 100% fresh torso.
Nice. I found one of the power suits. There's a dead woman inside. At least I think it's a woman. Just like the body we found in the annex. She's missing her head.
Gross. This could work in our favor, though. Look for a terminal nearby, see if you can boot it up.
She sounds a bit too gleeful. Beep. Loading. Beep, beep, beep. A high pressure suit guaranteed to withstand temperatures spanning from 50 degrees C to minus 75 degrees C, while keeping a steady 40 degrees centigrade on the inside. The suit will automatically shield the wearer from pressure and maintain the normal 1 atmosphere up to the pressure of 5,000 meters. The onboard controller monitors the wearer's physical state and is able to minimize risk of shock, hyperventilation, and even dehydration. The suit is easily assembled through rotating neck and wrist rings that lock the gloves and the helmet in place. Note that the joints won't seal unless the controller is able to identify a wearer through a set of sensory systems. Suits may be locked to specific personnel, but as a default, the suit will accept anyone. The controller is the onboard computer monitoring pulse, brain activity, body temperature, and stress through skin conductance. It uses this information to provide the wearer with the safest experience. And look, there are some suits here, there, and all the way at Tau. What could that mean? Let's turn it on. None of the other buttons do anything, unfortunately. Yeah.
Not exactly grade A material.
Don't write it off just yet. Remember what we found out at Theta. The suit you are wearing is basically just a Cortex chip working a few pints of structure gel, powered by the on-suit battery pack.
And a dead colleague, Imogen Reed.
Exactly. If you think about it, we're actually incredibly lucky. We found a suit with an already dead body inside.
Guess you're right. What about the WoW? What makes you think it'll play along?
It's not magic, it's algorithms. A set pattern. The WoW won't be able to deny us, even if it was capable of wanting to.
I'm still not crazy about this plan. It feels wrong.
Please, Simon, I can't give up on the Ark. I need this to work.
So we need a Cortex chip, structure gel, and a battery pack. That's one hell of a shopping list.
Thanks. I'll just hang around here if that's okay.
I'll be back.
It's fine, you can hang around here, just make sure
Come
that you...
on, we need to get a Cortex chip, a battery pack, and some structure gel.
Just, you know, unlock all the doors and stuff. It's cool. I'll find a healing point. Oh, hang on, there's a datapad. Almost forgot about that. It's the team. It's the Hamitsu Power Suit Proper Usage Guidelines. And someone's journal. All this stuff confirmed and ready to go. The Ark team were doing their job by the book, damn it. Ah, get up. Stomp, 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 stomp,
Don't
stomp,
forget,
stomp.
we need a Cortex chip, structure gel, and a power pack to get the suit ready.
Yeah, I heard you the third time. Gonna go ahead and open these things up. Wow, look at this. It's a pressure chamber. For when you're feeling under pressure. I think the storage room was empty. Yeah, it's empty. See, all this time that I spent exploring the stuff the first time, it's just not the same the second time. Creepy Guy does that several times. They put this whole thing into the game and they only use it once. It's sad, really. There you go. I made a great quip about how this decom thing wouldn't actually get into your armpits, but then I realised that, typically speaking, if you're playing by the rules, you'll put your arms up like that. Right, we're here to get the gel, which is here. Beep. Oh no, it broke. Whatever shall we do? The structure gel has been charged and actually keeps going for a while, even when removed from a power source. If applied to circuits, it seems to help out with connectivity. It seems like it's not only connectivity, but even functionality. The gel can make simple machinery work and act more efficiently. However, the modifications that the WoW has made to the gel are full of extra information that doesn't necessarily make sense. When applied to something more complicated, it causes the gel to act as a cancer upon the host. Thank you. Eventually ruining it. We could use the gel to our advantage, but it needs to be uncalibrated to get rid of the bad code. Applied gel to dead mouse. The gel caused the mouse to appear alive. It was put into the same habitat as a living mouse. The reanimated mouse was apathetic, while the living one seemed stressed. After 15 minutes, the reanimated mouse attacked and killed the living mouse. Half an hour later, the reanimated mouse stopped moving. The corpse was solid as the gel had hardened within it. We reanimated another mouse with the structure gel. This time it was done with uncalibrated gel as produced by Ames. I made a joke about Metal Gear Solid 2 Ames. The results were impressive. The thing appears catatonic, but it's more of a sleepwalker. To avoid the thing hardening as before, electromagnets are used to cause a low electrical current within the animal. This has also provided us the ability to somewhat control it. Oops. The structure gel remains unchanged on a fundamental level. It's still the same cross-linked gel with aligned graphene and a polyunsaturated matrix that was installed throughout Pathos 2 a few years ago. The problem is not the gel, but its controller, the WoW. The gel is not taken on any new properties. The WoW simply uses it in ways that we would never have ever dreamed of. Overwhelming evidence concludes that all deformed creatures, the fish, sharks, and even the helpers, were eliminated by Wow via structure gel. They have in some manner been exposed to the charged gel, and in turn stricken by cancerous growths that affect their whole being. It's difficult to ask why when talking about an AI, but it all started shortly after the comet killed the surface. I can't for sure say if it's bad code or a carefully programmed mercy killing, but it looks like it's not going to make things easier for us to survive. Lots of text. Lots of text. There's even some images of this mouse with this little WoW implant. Some graphs that don't make any sense. But, most importantly, take a look at this. You pour the lotion on the motherboard, a little bit of a crack, and then suddenly, BAM! Look at that. A fully operating piece of technology. Now, if we apply this logic, dump a chip on there, lock the drawer, oh hey, a mouse. Drag this little laser thing all the way across, dump some gel on it. Doesn't look good. Yay, it fixed the chip. Because it's quite amusing, let's go ahead and pour some on the mouse. I said amusing. Amusing wasn't the right word.
Came back to life. There's something like it.
Horribly disturbing is the word I was going for. It's fine, I can leave that out. There's no risk of contamination. She locked herself in a shower. She's good like that. Alright, that's the chip. Decon. Go. Spooky! Dexter's laboratory. There's some great tapes here.
It's not something you really want to get comfortable with. That's funny. That's really funny, Julia. What's going on? Am I that transparent? What do you want, Raleigh? We're friends, right? Yes. Do you think Alpha is real? What makes you... Why would you ask that? I think Ross is trying to tell me something. About Side Alpha? He wants me to go down to the abyss and find it. Crazy, right? You've been down there. I just thought you could talk some sense into me. Ronnie, I'm not at liberty to... I can't talk about that.
Thank you. You always just leave these things running for just slightly too long.